beautiful faces, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can look for our own personal inner purpose, all right? Because it comes from the energy of the soul, all right? And the soul gives off the source of the will, okay? To do self-motivation, actualization, okay? So you look at the strength, all right? Because you've got the strength, all right, my darling, to co-create with the universe, okay? We're just learning about energy, okay? So with this channel, we're all about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, okay? So it's all about managing the emotions so you can identify your intuition, okay? Because now you're looking at a house of balance. You have to balance the feminine and masculine energy within yourself. Maybe someone's trying to manage projects, all right? And maybe there's a time where someone's trying to find out how to negotiate through their responsibilities, okay? So maybe you're looking very carefully, okay, how to like ease within a plot, or you're juggling relationships, or you're juggling a business. But we're looking at balancing the feminine and masculine energy within you so you can co-create with the universe. You could be a Taurus or a Capricorn person. You could be really busy right now, okay? So be sure to take some time out to breathe. And maybe, you know, you have to tidy up. God's coming. It's about tidying up house, all right? So don't avoid, all right, losing your balance, okay, while you look at your priorities. Maybe you're looking at your timekeeping, or you're looking at news, or maybe you're juggling when it comes to wiring money, or maybe you're looking for your ships to come in when it comes to your own personal transformation, because we're looking at trying to balance when it comes to the pentacles, all right? Maybe you're negotiating when it comes to money, or you're trying to balance the decision now, or you're weighing up your options, okay? So you could be thinking of a Taurus or a Capricorn person when it comes to upside down Taurus person. You're looking at personal beliefs, all right, when it comes to upside down Taurus person, doing obia, a partitioner, all right? Like with myself, the karmic I'm dealing with, if Genevieve Nadia, she's a Taurus person. It's coming like Stephen and her Dora, Theodora. Oh yeah, she used those names about 5 years ago on Twitter. That's how I know these people, all right? This is what karmics do. They don't think out the box. They use their own family names for their fraud and their foolishness. So now looking at freedom. Someone's going against the grain, all right? So they're trying to balance multiple tasks. They're doing unorthodox foolishness. So we're looking at a situation where someone's being a hypocrite, because they're getting into blind faith. They don't believe in God. Write your dreams down, okay? Because if you're dealing with a Taurus person, this is my example from a Taurus person. That's a karmic. Genevieve Nadia, she came in my dream, said, is God real? Said, you're not allowed to ask because you stole from Adiwali, Akinwa, Abaji. So now we're looking at hypocrisy when it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to time management, priorities, all right? We're looking at juggling. We're looking at a clown in a circus if you're dealing with a Taurus person doing unorthodox foolishness when it comes to their personal beliefs. We're looking at freedom. All right, God gave us free will, all right, not for people to take the piss with our energy, all right? So now we're looking at situation, okay? You have to use your intuition because someone's gone into blind faith with their personal beliefs, all right? They're being very hypocritical, unconventional foolishness when it comes to their generosity. So we're looking at a situation where someone's doing dark spiritual practices, all right? We're looking at obia woman, we're looking at a partitioner. You may be looking for a situation where you're maybe balancing out your decision, because someone is misalignment of their values when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Someone's looking at a reality check because it looks like someone's looking at a Taurus or a Capricorn person when it comes to work. We're looking at maybe someone is telling you to chase after your education, go back to school, because someone does not understand about spirituality, nowhere near it. I've done some research today. It says her brother Stephen, he does healing. Healing? I wouldn't go to that family, babe. You're fucking crazy. They're taking your lights away. They're leading you to the obia man. Stop being over frightened. So go into your dreams, write your dreams down and protect yourself, all right? Be devoted to your own improvements when it comes to self-analyzation, when it comes to maybe weighing your options, all right? When it comes to your practices, where you're getting your teachings from, use your highest self, all right? Because now we look at upside down Hierophant. Someone lacks a purpose, a Taurus person, so they're in their fantasy, creating illusions. Maybe someone has too many options, too many choices. So we're looking at multiple priorities when it comes to maybe time management and juggling. Someone's juggling, all right? Maybe someone has a double life when it comes to orthodox practices, when it comes to dark spiritual practices. We're looking at an obia person creating illusions to take the people to the devil. We don't want no devil's philosophy. Press like, subscribe if you agree that we don't do devil's philosophy. We're looking at correcting our flaws, all right? To walk in love, talk in truth. You can co-create with the universe by using your intuition, all right? So now we're looking at upside down 7 of Cups. It looks like someone's having a reality check when it comes to their feelings, all right? Because now we're looking at the Knight of Swords. Someone's looking at someone's ambition. Someone's on a mission. Maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person like myself. I want Genevieve Nadia investigated and arrested. So there's no stopping me or you, all right? Always stick up for yourself. So the only problem, all right, you have right now, maybe a Taurus person, they're too quick to take action because they had no planning for the future. So now you're looking at your own energy. Keep that energy flowing, all right? But someone's being calculated because someone's tripping over everybody else to get where they want to go, a Taurus person. So now you're looking at someone very careless, all right? Because you may be careless of the feelings of other people when it comes to people's mission. We're looking at someone that's trying to maintain empathetics. A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, no, my friend. Someone's looking at fast thinking when it comes to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, in action-orientated person. Someone very brave to face this Taurus person and the unorthodox practices when it comes to dark spiritual practices. We're looking at someone very driven to succeed. We're looking at defending our beliefs when it comes to believing in God. All right, it's all about God. Take the extra O out. What do you have? God. God just asks us to be good when it comes to our beliefs. You mustn't push your values onto other people because you're taking other people's free will away. So now we're looking at truth seeking. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is doing some truth seeking when it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They have a lack of long-term vision. We're looking at limited success, all right, because somebody was looking for rewards, so they created distractions, all right. So now someone's looking at work without results. It was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person because the results went to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, and now they're looking at disappointment when it comes to work. We're looking at what you sow is what you reap, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because now someone's seeking the truth, all right, when it comes to defending, when it comes to their work, their harvest, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, because someone, when it comes to their feelings, doesn't have no values, all right. We're looking at a reality check because someone has a lack of purpose. They're creating fantasies and illusions because they've got too many choices. Now they're frustrated within their delusions. All right, their delusions come to their own. They came from their own personal beliefs when it comes to their own freedom. Someone's going against the grain. A Taurus person doing unconventional, unorthodox foolishness when it comes to dark spiritual practices. We're looking at a very massive hypocritical person when it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. When it comes to maybe time management, multiple priorities. Someone's juggling when it comes to relationships because a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person is creating friction when it comes to maybe discord of agreements, when it comes to financial failure. We're looking at a financial failure when it comes to work, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. This is why they're doing unorthodox foolishness, a hypocrite, all right? Look at a hypocrite person because they're lacking their own stability. They have no personal beliefs when it comes to their own personal purpose, all right? So now you're looking at what you sow is what you reap. Someone's going for a misfortune, a loss, because you're looking at a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person and their family, Stephen and Theodora, being thieves when it comes to their spirituality or religion or relationships or anything when it comes to commitment. So we're looking at the earth sign family when it comes to 10 of Pentacles. They may be creating a healing company or maybe a spiritual group or religious group. No, don't go to that family, my darling. They're leading you down to the devil's philosophy. They're going against the grain when it comes to heaven on earth, all right? You've got the courage and the ability to take action, to walk away from people, things, and places that think it's okay to play with people's energy because they're doing destiny swapping because they don't have no purpose for themselves, all right? So now looking at a hypocrite when it comes to a Taurus person and their family, massive hypocritical people when it comes to unorthodox foolishness by playing with dark spiritual practices, all right, because they think that they're my God. All right, now we're looking at standing up for our beliefs, okay, because now we're looking at alignments when it comes to personal values. Someone has no personal belief, all right, so they're pushing their personal values onto other people, but they're going to have a reality check, okay, because now we're looking at Aries. You have that control because someone's being very domineering when it comes to upside down emperor, all right. Look at controlling, look at a lack of discipline, very rigid, stubborn people, very tyrant when it comes to recklessness, All right, so we're looking at the devil's philosophy when it comes to Aries person. Maybe looking at that courage and the ability, how they took that courage to do unorthodox practices. Maybe looking at someone very driven, maybe a husband, but he's not a very good husband. He's an upside down emperor. All right, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. When you look at the personal values, they're having a reality check when it comes to their feelings. Maybe when it comes to a Taurus person. Okay, my lovely. All right, so someone tried to do destiny swapping with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, but they're only going to be upside down emperor. All right, somebody trying to do the Aries because someone's looking at a tower moment. Someone's making a massive groundbreaking change, all right, when it comes to reality check for a Taurus, for a Capricorn person, when it comes to people's work. Maybe someone's telling you to chase after your education, go back to school, because now maybe someone's taking new skills or something in that vein, all right? Someone's using someone's work in vain, all right? A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Someone's looking at upheaval, echoes for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but no, we're going for revelations, all right? A disaster or an awakening. Someone's realizing a sudden insight when it comes to a fire sign person, when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, when it comes to their values, their personal values. They're having a reality check when it comes to the feelings. Someone's lacking a purpose, a Taurus person, when it comes to fantasy, with an Aries person or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. We're looking at illusions when it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, generally Nadia or any other Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman you are dealing with. They're looking at fears in the ears, all right? Because now you're looking at insecurity. Someone's living beyond their means because they're very obsessed with the work of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person when it comes to their ambition, a very fast-talking person, an action-orientated, brave person driven to succeed. Someone tried to do unorthodox practices to stop this person's energy by putting the fucking devil on the back. Oh no, my darling, now they're looking at regret now with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, a Taurus, a Capricorn person who did not have no long-term vision. None. Limited success, boy. Yep. Looking at distractions. She tried to create distraction for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person because someone is going around with full success under deception because they had a lack of faith in God. Oh yeah, so now someone is very brave to stand up for their belief, all right? You're doing some truth seeking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. As I say as well, when it comes to this Karmic Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, Jennifer Nadia, I want her investigated and arrested with the rest of them, Stephen and Theodora. Oh yeah, Dora the Explorer. Oh yeah. I saw someone called Dee just beside her stealing. Could be her daughter, you know. Don't smile now, because you won't look like your mama. Boy, you sure is ugly. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person was relying on someone's productivity. They were looking at the routines of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but they did not look at the routine for their own long-term vision. They have limited success, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because they're looking at slow and steady wins the race when it comes to financial growth, achievements, and good investment when it comes to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, because this person upside down cannot take care of themselves. They're not creative. They have to go to practitioners and obia. We're talking about an obia woman. Please have open minds, my darling. This is a new way of thinking now, boy. All right, because some people are definitely into, oh no, Taurus person, there you go again. You're looking at secrets, boy. She's doing some devil obia bullshit when it comes to hidden, harmful hidden agendas. She's disconnected from her intuition, man. Someone's looking at withdrawing, silence, selfish, shallow, ignorant person, upside down high priestess, upside down. So now you're looking at Karmic couple, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, Aries person, and a Taurus, Capricorn person. They're trying to do destiny swapping with a fire sign person, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. But with this groundbreaking change, you have to laugh, man. These are Looney Tunes, man. They need to cast for Looney Tunes. They tried to make a change on this big scale. I don't know how you lot could have pulled this off. Maybe done it before, but it ain't gonna happen again, boy. Maybe they done it 13 years ago. Therefore, let's try it again. The last 5 years, it's not working. Your fucking free papers run out. Real growth often happens outside of your comfort zone, baby. Yep, real growth is happening. Reality check. Because someone is in a fantasist. Someone is in an illusion. All right? Maybe someone has too many choices. Now they're confused in a delusion. And now looking at a fire sign person when it comes to the soul of the self. They wanted sparkling ideas from an Aries Sagittarius person, upright page ones. He was barking on something new when it comes to looking at the soul of the self, when it comes to authenticity. But when you have a plan in place, you know, well, you know where you're headed. It's so unfortunate, man. You got vultures, karmics, that wants to activate their creative self by being reckless and using other people's energy, you know. They put their energy into plotting against an Aries fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. But before they jumped in, they didn't find a proper mentor. They didn't. They didn't. Maybe they went to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. The wrong thing you did, boy, because she's banging that water sign person as well, boy. They're doing destiny swapping. Oh, told you, for a Leo person. They've been doing it for about 13 years now, boy. Obvious, girl, isn't it? We're looking at inner strength. We're looking at self-doubt. They wanted him to be weak, a Leo person. They want him to be insecure, but he's not. It's a lie. It's an illusion. He must not believe that illusion. He mustn't. Adiwali must not believe that illusion. Or the divine masculine. He must not believe that illusion. I know he might have low energy with raw emotions right now. He could be struggling with his pride or his energy. But he has to look at the bigger picture. His purpose when it comes to God's message. He's on a mission, a groundbreaking change, you know. And it's not easy to face your fears. It's not easy, but fears are an illusion. And sometimes fear can sometimes give you some real growth as well. If you look outside of your comfort zone, he has to look outside of his comfort zone, which is maybe his intuition, and trust his intuition. Because he's looking at his own self-love, unconditional love. He's looking at self-respect with his courage. He was on that routine. He has to go back to it 13 years ago where he was, all right? It's like he has to go teleport back, man, to go forward. Do you get what I mean? I hope you understand. So this fire sign Leo person, he must not believe, you know, this misalignment of his personal values. It's just that they're projecting it onto him. So now you're looking at a reality check about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. That person has a lack of purpose. They're in a fantasy. We're looking at illusions. Someone probably has too many choices. They're creating their own confusions. Someone's living a delusional life. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So maybe Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is looking at this person when it comes to this groundbreaking lack of long-term vision from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person with limited success, you know, or rewards. They're creating distractions at work, you know, because they want the results from someone else's work. Because the upside down female Taurus, the Capricorn person, is insecure, man, living beyond their means. Very obsessed with the work of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person and the routine, the production, you know, the responsibilities. So there's hoping to create frustrations and distractions so that you can go for her favor, financial growth, her achievements. Because she's looking at this as a good investment, but telling everybody else it's a distraction. Don't go over there. No, no. Taurus is spreading the devil's philosophy. All right, we don't want no devil's philosophy. Dig deep within. Go listen to Bob Marley, One Drop. All right, go dig deep within, man. We don't want no devil's philosophy around here. Okay, come outside of your comfort zone. Aries, Sagittarius person. He's thinking of a sudden change, upheaval, echoes, with an insecure person that lives beyond their means. Maybe looking at maybe a very obsessed person lurking because they want they want to pretend in their fake success under deception. So I'm being very deceptive to a Leo person. A Leo person must not believe it. He must tame his beast because he's probably looking at raw emotions right now. But maybe he's doing some real fast talking to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person about clarity, a lack of their own purpose, why they create a distraction, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because they live in an illusion, fantasies with a lack of purpose, a lack of a soul. Because now you're looking at soulless people. You're looking at a shell from hell in heels, because they're doing unorthodox practices. So maybe this masculine, he's creating his strength, and it's an illusion. Maybe his soul of the self is doing more of the clearance over there. This is why he must trust his intuition. He must trust his intuition. Because there seems to be plans or emotion when it comes to coming out of someone's comfort zone to create more opportunities ahead. He's going to maximize his potentials. all right, because he understands what he has to face. What's against him is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that's very obsessed with a Leo person because of his energy. They like his energy. They like his go-getting. They want to learn from that, but they don't want him to be better than them. Do you get what I mean? So they create distractions for a Leo person at work because they want his energy and his go-getting kind of like orientated self, but they don't want it for him. So they're thieving, doing betrayal, being very dishonest, think they can get away with it. So now we're looking at this insight when it comes to an enterprise. They were very active with a Taurus, with a Capricorn person. But it was that touch with emotions. It was more about sex. It was unrequited love. It was a scam. So this masculine has to really come to terms with that because it was a long commitment with this person for a while and family as well. So now he's got to look at his own personal transformation. I could be talking to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person or a Leo person when it comes to romance, creativity. They only wanted this masculine for his creativity, so they created this fake romance and illusion. Because now you're looking at the shining armor. They were looking at his routine because they have a lack of their own long-term purpose. So they went over to this fire sign person, but this fire sign person looks like they're following their heart when it comes to routine, when it comes to responsibility, when it comes to financial growth. There you go again, Leo person. He mustn't believe. He mustn't believe them. He mustn't, because it's a Taurus person that's weak and insecure. It's not him. He must look at his truth, and that's the truth I'm saying right there, because upright is clear that this encouragement maybe come from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but encouragement really comes from a fire sign person. They need this fire sign person, so he has to walk away. He has to walk away. He needs to be open to embrace new ideas and jump in freely at any next opportunity with open arms. He's got to keep away from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person and their family. Do you understand? He's got to keep company with those that offer him inspiration, and he needs to channel back his energy away from them to make happier times. Happy heart, happy times. It's about the heart. Someone has mental clarity about someone's success, someone's breakthroughs. Maybe you're looking at an idea when it comes to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, when it comes to new ideas, success. Someone that has a very sharp mind, all right? Look at the beginning, okay, of a decision. Maybe someone's doing heart surgery or going for a surgery. I'm so sorry to hear that. Go into healing. Someone looking at an Aquarius person when it comes to balance, okay? Somebody probably was juggling an Aquarius person, but we're looking at the star. The star is in you, collective. You got to stand up for yourself when it comes to your own priorities. Do you understand? Don't take on someone else's priority, because now you're looking upside down, Queen of Pentacles. I knew it was this mad girl again. Genevieve, Nadia, or another business person you're dealing with is very insecure, man, unstable person. Now they're fearing about their own personal beliefs, because now you're looking at unorthodox practices. This is an object, yeah. This is witchcraft. This is someone that plays with dark spiritual practices, energy. Do you understand? So now looking at someone that's lazy, because she uses spikes. She spikes people's drink, because I saw him being weak, passed out in many places. So please write your dreams down so you can protect yourself as well. Do you understand? Just use my story as an example to not go weak. Don't believe in these illusions. That's how you bring back the obia to people. Okay, correct your flaws, walk in love, talk in truth, and that's you transmit the energy back to these hypocritical people. All right, Taurus person that tried to seize an opportunity with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person to channel in the energy of destiny swapping for the Emperor, for a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. So now someone has to let go of that regret. A fire sign person, he's got to let go of regret when it comes to an offer of advice, maybe from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, because it was a setup from a Queen of Pentacles, a very insecure, unstable person that neglects her own responsibilities and focus on everybody else but herself. So now you're looking at letting go. You've got to let go of that regret and turn all your regrets into grace, because they're looking at a Taurus person. They're saying it's a bad business. It was a bad financial management. Someone's not finishing what they started, because it's about values. They don't have value. They don't have no worth. They don't have no purpose. So now you look at clarity. Someone has a lack of purpose. So now you look at a fantasy, an illusion, doing delusions. Do you understand? Now people are confused about this tower, fake foundation that was built by a Queen of Pentacles and her family doing unorthodox practices when it comes to devil worshipping. So this person, all right, is very foolish when it comes to generosity. A hypocritical person, taking people into blind faith when it comes to devil's philosophy. So now you're looking at a Cancer person is maybe thinking about maybe a friend or his friendships or marriage or relationships or contracts. Maybe someone's thinking of resting. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, a fire sign person, when it looks like they're trying to regain clarity, because now they understand their feet was in an offer that has a lack of purpose or long-term vision, a very limited success or rewards. Someone is creating distractions at work because they want someone to miss out on results because it's going to a Taurus, for a Capricorn person, a businesswoman you're dealing with, and a Genevieve Nadia. So now we're looking at too many choices when it comes to upside down Taurus person, very challenging person when it comes to tradition, an unconventional lifestyle, playing with the devil's philosophy. So now we look at unconventional relationships. Somebody tried to reverse the roles by doing destiny swapping. So now we look at unconformity, when someone's doing unorthodox foolishness for money, a very hypocritical person, talking about healing, talking about come to me and all that. No. In my dream, they asked, is God real? I said, you're not allowed to question because you stole from Adewale Kinua Abaji. So now people are being very fast talking to a Taurus person and their family or their institution. It's disgusting. This disgusting, man. Devil worshippers, man, acting like they're nice. No, I can smell her now. She stinks, man. I can smell something coming through under that blanket which she was wearing at that farm thing. Doesn't smell nice. Oh! No lie. I was thinking about that farm thing. We know when she cut her hair the other day and she's walking across and she's kissing the people like she's fucking Jesus in that white blanket. Look at that. Told you, I knew I can smell her. She fucking has a nasty, stinking smell. A natural, stinky smell. I told you, I smelled it. I knew I smelled something funny. People go soul searching. Gemini Libra Aquarius person is working on soul searching. Look at spiritual enlightenment. All right, seek the soul, you seek the self, you seek the self, you seek its own self-reflection. I understand. So we look at introspection when it comes to inner guidance. We look at solitude for Gemini Libra Aquarius person because they understand a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person was working on going within to play with energy magic to keep people away from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So this person is very hypocritical. Do you understand? So now you're looking at a lack of long-term vision when it comes with a Leo person, maybe folding on his belief when it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Maybe they want to give in and give up and admit defeat because there's no long-term vision, man. This is a fucking Obia woman, man. Obia girl. Let me tell you, Obia girl. So now you're looking at childhood issues with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. She's creating essays on masculines by piping out their drinks and making them pass out. Okay, so you're looking at bad news for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person when it comes to intuition. There's no intuition, my darling. So you got broken dreams, my friend. No long-term vision for you. So someone who does not plan for tomorrow, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, when it comes to reliability, when it comes to hard work, when it comes to production, when it comes to routines, responsibilities. No. All they look for is financial growth from other people's back. Maybe a fire sign person, or maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You've got to go within, collect and do your own soul searching. Please don't let none of my readings or any avatar reader force you or on their opinions onto you or your values. Go within. You've got the strength and ability to go within and look at. See, your mind is about the mind, because the mind is here. Air sign, the mind. You're very wise. You got the start in you. Do you understand? You just have to walk out of this offer from a Queen of Pentacles. You got to walk out, man. You got to have that strength to cut that bounding, man. Because they're playing with that love spell shit. Because, yeah, totally, it's a burden with a Sagittarius person. So they're going forward to some unsurmountable problems. They're flogging a dead horse. They're duty bound. He's resigned to his fate. I'm telling you, if Adiwali don't leave, I saw him dead. I saw him. I saw him. I want Genevieve arrested. I want her investigated. I want her arrested for the last 13 years of what she did to him. And I'm not going to give up. If you don't think I'm giving up anytime soon, you've got another thing coming, my friend. So now you're looking at someone who's not looking at tomorrow, because I don't have no intuition. Like in my dream, Adiwali says she hears voices. This upside down Queen of Pentacles. And that's probably why it makes sense. If you hear voices, you lack your own purpose. It's because it's everyone she's hurt over her lifetime. The souls come back in it and taunt her. So it's on her own conscious, like the conscious mind keeps following. Do you know what I mean? Because she's not facing her responsibilities. And the soul of the spirits within her is eating this person up. I'm telling you, because she's done something with the devil and she has to face the devil now. You've got to pay the devil back. Told you love her. I love her. Some of them had to make a major choice, maybe a Gemini person, when it comes to maybe this family, unorthodox foolishness with a Taurus or a Capricorn person. Because now they're looking at unorthodox practices, all right? With this love choice of an upside down Queen of Pentacles, a businesswoman you could be dealing with, or you could be dealing with a Genevieve Nadia, all right? Or a Gemini woman that's a businesswoman. Do you understand? Or this person could be a Taurus, planetary Gemini, all right? Two-faced. Hypocrite. That's what they say about Gemini, but it's not. It's just that if they're two-faced because they're not aligned with their masculine and feminine within themselves. So I'm looking at a major love choice when it comes to soulmates, kindred spirits. We're looking at perfect unions. We're looking at relationships. You have to use your intuition, because it seems like somebody was tempted by Queen of Pentacles when it comes to being in the Garden of Eden, all right? Somebody went to Evil Eve and at the apple. Do you understand? In the Garden of Eden. But no, the soul is telling you, the angels are telling you, use your intuition, because you're around someone that is a fantasist, an illusionist, and has too many love choices. With a Gemini person, an Aries person, a Leo person, and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. That's unorthodox foolishness. Maybe this person does sex magic as well. Yeah, told you the legs are open. Sex magic. Too many choices. Too many of men. And she's making them all go down the devil's den. Once you open them legs and go through that karmic, you've lost it, man. That's the beginning of man's fall. So now they regret seizing that opportunity with a Queen of Pentacles. Now someone's got to let go of that regret now. And now they have to end that stagnation, because she's a stagnation, man. So now maybe someone's looking at their love choices. It could be a fire sign person. He's got that courage, that ability to let that action go, or maybe. Or it could be a fire sign person and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Because now you're looking at a fire sign person when it comes to the Emperor. He's upside down, man. He's got to listen to his intuition. They tried to kill his intuition and his energy. There seems to be a lack of commitment. But someone's looking at new beginning, zero, starting all over again. It seems to be a critical decision when it comes to loyalty. You got to go with no baggage, no expectations. Somebody was smelling the roses of delusions from a delusional person. So it created too much confusion when it comes to open opportunities. We're looking at a masculine maybe. Because now it's time to embark on maybe a new beginning with a new lover maybe. But somebody went in. Maybe a Gemini person or Aries person is looking at this, but on their thinking is hypocrite. They're hypocrites. Foolish carelessness. When it comes to maybe you're not just acting immature with an upside down Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, or maybe they're saying this Taurus person or this Queen of Wands. When it comes to fear, anxiety, it's just seduction, lies. So now people are strict, they're very strict. But hypocritical strict. Do you get what I mean? Very disorganized people, very prudish, very kind of materialistic people when it comes to maybe as well their morals. You know, someone who imposes their values onto other people, but they're doing devil's philosophy. An upside down Queen of Wands and an upside down Queen of Pentacles. They could be two lovers, two women. secretly having a love affair. I don't know, take it as it resonates, man. Or this person is angry with a Queen of Pentacles because she's staying with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. So now it's a mental overload for Queen of Wands. Because now it's a self-reflection, isn't it? About who she is, because they're both looking at each other. You're both as bad as each other. You both do seduction. You both lie. You both have that strictness. Sometimes, you know them Nigerian when they're overly like, I don't know, overly like strict for no reason, and they lack their own discipline, some of you. Very massive hypocrites, man. Everyone must bow down to them, but they don't want to bow down to God. Go sit down, man. So they look at sudden changes for maybe a Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Pentacles, or it could be one person in one saying when it comes to the energy of this Queen of Pentacles, it's all about seduction. It's all about sex. It's all about lies. It's all about being strict, acting like, you know, she's prudish. No, she has many secret lovers. Gemini person, Aries person, Leo person, Cancer person, and maybe a Virgo person. Go within, man. Too many lovers, too many love choices. Unorthodox practice, man, trying to swap roles. So now someone's heartbroken. All right, maybe a Libra person is heartbroken about a fire sign person, about their choices that bring frustration. Because someone's looking at Gemini, Libra person, or Aquarius person. Maybe they're doing that self-reflection, like maybe comparing it. Don't fucking compare me to that bitch. You're fucking having a laugh, my friend. We spent 3 months together. You spent, what, 13? Don't compare me to that. You've done it already in 3 months. And you done it, what, 19, 13 yet? No, please don't do that. Taurus person. There you go. Bad businessman. Bad business. Bad financial manager. Doesn't finish what they started. Because why? She looks at other people. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So she's not finishing what she started. No, she can't, because she's a very insecure person, living beyond their means, very obsessed with Aquarius's work, with her full success. Under deception, man. This is a high-class prostitute, man, that does flipping devil's philosophy. I don't want that. No way. Lay down with the devil, you wake up in hell, man. Because now you're looking at, soju, secrets. Aquarius person is letting go. All right, they're unveiling the secrets of a Taurus, Capricorn person that's upside down, that does devil philosophies. All right, they live beyond their means. They're obsessed with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. That is the secret of deception. Someone is doing self-deception, a Taurus, Capricorn person, a very hypocritical person. Go within collective and do your own soul searching. You have to use your intuition, because now it comes to indecision. There seems to be delays when it comes to Libra person. Because when it comes to a Taurus, or Capricorn person, there's too many people enabling this person's bad behavior. And because of that, remember karma, whether it's indirect or direct, you're still going to be seizing some of her karma. Because you are not using your intuition. You're being hypocritical by guarding this person, by not telling the truth. So now the lies are being exposed about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, about their production and their routine and their financial growth. All right? So now someone's not planning for tomorrow. No, someone didn't, did they? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because they relied on other people way too much. They can't look after themselves, man. It's upside down, 9 of Pentacles. Someone that can't look after themselves, they go around acting like they're the bee's fucking knees. You know what? It's funny when Karmics always promote, oh, look at me, I'm single, independent, I don't need no one, but 1,000 people's helping behind the scenes. And once they are single, watch them act like a bull in a china shop now. Scared of being alone. But you promoted that for so long. 18 years for some, 9 for some. Painful ending for you, my friend. There you go. Someone's got in foresight now. Somebody wants to move abroad. Maybe a foreign lad, maybe got a foresight, you know, maybe someone's forward, planning for the future now, moving forward away from a Queen of Pentacles for their own self-confidence, their own self-belief when it comes to a Leo person or an Aries person. Because you have to move forward. You have to move forward, man. We understand this person done essay on you. It's not nice for a masculine to say that in public, but you're not the first, you're not the last. Do you know what I mean? I love you, Addie. I always love you. And I'll never, ever leave you behind in this mess by yourself. I would never do that to him. I don't care what it looks like. Do you understand? I have feelings. Yes, I do. But deeply, I love this masculine very much. I'm very much intuitively connected to Addie Wally. And I'm not going to leave him in this mess by himself. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. So someone has an inability to move forward because they're fair in the beginnings. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Because they keep repeating the same negative patterns. They're resistant to change. Why? Codependency. This person cannot take care of themselves. Upside down, higher priestess. Upside down, man, she hears the devil's voice. Upside down, higher priestess. That's the lowest part you can ever be. There you go, with a queen of bloody cups. Upside down, reckless. So they're saying the emotions, maybe, for this queen of pentacles, and a queen of cups around this masculine, when it comes to love choices, for a Gemini person, when it comes to a Cancer person, maybe your baby mama, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, reckless, man, vanity, gullible, man, just gullible women, just gullible, man. They thought maybe a love choice was gullible, but they have to understand, yeah, wickedness is gullible, love is strength, and that's where they got it wrong. Hypocrites. You can't say you're loving and your artistry and all that, and you bring pure imbalance. Sagittarius, I knew it was you as well, you little bitch. And a Sagittarius person, do you know what I mean? Earth sign family, when it comes to baby mamas in this earth sign family, when it comes to the love choices, marriages, I wouldn't go there. If you want to go to the devil's world, they can sue me. I don't give a shit. Because what God gives me is what God gives me. And God don't give you nothing you can't handle. I've never met this woman in nowhere at all. Never in my life until the dreams. And I've seen this woman so much in my dreams. Because God's telling me something about this dirty gal. She's playing the devil's philosophy. I can see dark energies, bubbles. As soon as I'm fighting it, when it goes, who's behind it? This fucking woman right here. She's playing with some devil fucking energy shit. I saw it. She can sue me if she was. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm fucking so looking forward to it. I'm gonna listen. Suing's on the table anyway for all of us, regardless which side goes out first. But wherever, I'm gonna have the biggest fucking champagne glass, boy. I don't even drink. I'm gonna drink that day, bruv. Oh my days! I'm going to celebrate. Maybe that's what Leo person's saying. Me too, baby. I'm gonna celebrate with the biggest champagne, especially if I see Leo safe. Don't cry, V. It hasn't been easy watching him passed out like that. And there's nothing you can do apart from tell your story. Don't cry, V. We're gonna celebrate with Leo one day, alright? Especially by the soul of the self. He always comes in for his little kisses, little hugs. We're looking at celebrities, looking at fame, looking at goodwill. We're looking at a well-wisher. Looking at his success. When it comes to his soul of himself, a Leo person, it comes to recognition. He's looking at maybe walking away from a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles upside down. He's looking at having success because he's turned his back now. Alright? Looking at them being very free-spirited. Maybe he's looking at his own stability, but he's heartbroken about his real estate, mega projects. Alright? And his wealth. Because now maybe he's got plans in motion, but he still has to heal the heart, resting. Okay? Because it hasn't been easy to find out about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person as well. Oh, Addy, man. He's lying. Upside down King of Wands. Maybe he feels foolish. He wants to turn his back. Or he probably feels foolish. Thinking, I don't know. But he's lying, being devious. One that only focuses on his own self-promotion, I guess. With his lack of commitment. Because he went with a love choice, Queen of Pentacles. They're both upside down. That's how she wanted him, innit? Weak, Leo, weak, devious, horrible person. So now maybe he's resting. Because maybe he sees a light at the end of the tunnel. Or maybe a Gemini, Libra person. When it comes to romance. So disappointed to see an upside down King of Wands. Don't cry, V. It's not easy. Maybe he's trying to heal the pain. Because it's looking at lack of balance, isn't it? Lack of organization due to poor financial decisions with an earth sign person. So now I guess he has to look for his own self-promotion. I'm the last person he's going to think about. I understand. He has to regain his balance, isn't it? Whatever the reason. Whatever the reason. All I can do is just tell my truth and heal my own heart. That's all I can do. Maybe the pain's coming from this person because they wasn't expecting me to heal my heart, I guess. Lack of long-term vision. Now they have a foresight of the strength of the heart, because the heart, the seat of the soul. Maybe someone wants to come to peace, they're resting, because maybe he had to go through, I don't know, the energy of someone trying to do energy magic for like this masculine to be devious, prejudiced, hypocritical, upside down emperor. It's upside down. It's gone against his purpose because of this practice, the devil's philosophy. He has to shut the door to that. Maybe he fears moving on to this stagnation. This masculine has the energy to go from heaven, that connection, heaven to earth. I understand. He'll still probably come in for his hogs later by the soul of the self. I won't reject him, he just needs time for himself. Because of this unorthodox foolishness, you know. I just have to bring my mind to calmer waters. And just keep telling my story. Because Gemini person is looking at upside down 9 of Pentacles, an earth sign person, backstabbing, doing betrayal, the enemy. So maybe this is why this masculine looks like a lying, devious person. He has to deal with bad-mouthing people when it comes to not just her daughter, her brother, her friends. Because she lied, didn't she? Because of dormant failure projects, ruin, collapse. They wanted it for this masculine, so they put a curse on him to make his energy seem like he's a lying, devious, prejudiced person, that just a lying, devious person. A man that only focuses on his self-promotion. So I was hoping that an air sign be heartbroken and pain because there was no balance between them. But Lord, they didn't know she understands. She understands why they severed ties. Maybe someone wants to say goodbye, putting it in the coffin when it comes to Tauro, Capricorn person. When it comes to Gemini person or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Or maybe it's King of Wands upside down. There's nothing I can do, collective. There's nothing I can do. And with this Queen of Wands upside down, I guess. It's all about sex, isn't it? That bond, you know. We didn't have time to bond or anything. We didn't. I still love him though. Always will. In love and always, you know. When two souls meet, it's so hard to separate the two souls, you know. You can only have faith in God. And that's all I have. It's God. Look at the word good. Take the extra O out. What do you have? God. All I can do is be good. You know. See different sizes and speeds of the planet. Trying to align myself with the planet orbits. Because the planet's always moving, aren't they? Back or forward. Left or right. Up or down. Yin or yang. Trying to see from the Earth's perspective. When it comes to different perspective of speed, size. 8 billion people in the world, you know. What's the core of my own individuality from my own decisions? Because when it comes to your gifts and skills, it's all down to your decisions, isn't it? When it comes to your own individual attitude, when it comes to your needs and your wants, I guess I just to focus on my own needs and my wants and where my own soul locates within my own self, my own self-expression, for my own creativity to keep moving forward. Maybe also into my children. I maybe didn't really see my worth as a businesswoman, but it shouldn't have been an excuse, because love is love, isn't it? Love from the expression where you can change, good or bad, or grow. It's up to you when it comes to your own emotional life, you know, or your own emotional responses. It's like our moods, isn't it, is located to our feelings, our subconsciousness. Because sometimes I can hear, like with my cousin, she did some things to me, and she keeps following me in my dreams. I keep shouting at her, you keep following me. Your conscious mind keeps following me. But when I study about the moon cycle, it says it's your subconscious self. But in my dream, I hear it's the conscious self. Your conscious keeps following me. So is it really subconscious? Are we learning the right thing when it comes to the moon? Because the moon influences our personality beneath the surface of self. Do you understand? This is why it's so important, right, that some of you look at your birth charts, or you just look at your own energy, manage your energy, okay? So you can move forward. And guess what? The door's knocking. Hold on. To move forward to new opportunities. Hold on 1 minute. Hi guys, I have to go. I'm so sorry. The neighbour, her daughter, she's just had a bit of an accident. Mum's not there and I have to go. I do apologise, but someone's looking at being a daredevil, right? A show off, okay? Maybe that's what they're wanting for the masculine, okay? Because now they're looking at a karmic cycle, disorder, lack of control. Guys, I'm so sorry. I can't. I've got to go, all right? All right. Remember, walk in love, talking truth.